sensasi. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, sekarang ini saya nak panggil tuan punya badan yang paling special. So I need you guys to give sorakan paling happening sekali. Sebab kalau beliau happy, all good news, all good announcement dia akan bagi kan. Mana tahu kan, sebab dia happy. Jadi sekarang ini kita persilakan tuan punya badan, punya wakili Asia yang bekerja keras. Saya ingin mempersilakan penerbit eksekutif, orang berseni, mesra dan ramah, suka menolong, hebat dan prolific, sempoi sekali. Kita persilakan Mr. Fred Chong for your opening remark. Over to you.
Halo, selamat datang. Apa khabar? Nama saya Fred Chong. Thank you so much for coming to this special media screening. So I've done a lot of media screening before, right? But I also do gala. This one looks like more like a gala than a media screening. So I'm very excited. I think a lot of people are very excited. Before I start, yes, we're gonna have tonight, right, we're gonna have a so-called world premiere of Pulau. But for some reason, this is the world premiere for Pulau. So I'm lost of how much time and effort they have spent, my director, Yuho, and assistant director, our DP, and everybody. See, I don't talk enough about, film industry Malaysia, right? It's a small industry, and a lot of people work very hard for it. And to me, right, this is like everybody's baby. And we took months, days, in the rain, in the water, in the jungle to come up with this baby that we're presenting to you. So I really hope you appreciate it. And it's not an easy journey. So my media friends, thank you again for highlighting, this film to everybody, but at the same time also, for some reason, making it, much bigger. From my distributor, it's now 127 cinemas that are going to be showing Pulau.
Wow.
But potong 3, minus 3. So it'll be 124. So I hope more cinemas are going to show it. Our friends from the cinema exhibitors are here as well. Thank you for your support. I mean, this whole industry, right? It's a combination, so many elements that are coming together, from the media, from the cast, from the production, from the cinema, and from my marketing team, who's actually doing a lot of hard work. So I'm talking so much because I'm still seeing a lot of our friends walking in. So maybe we'll start in about a minute or two. Before that, right? I have one request from everybody who will be watching this film. I always talk to the media and to everybody, right? You can comment and you can criticize the film because it's your right, provided you've seen it. So you'll be watching it, and I'm sure you'll be commenting and criticizing it as well. But at the same time, right, I hope you don't share our spoiler. For some reason, this film has a very unique spoiler. So I hope, yes, you can share it and you can talk about the film, but please, please, please keep the spoiler to yourself, because today is the 28th of February. The movie will come out on the 9th of March, so we still got 9 more days. So please watch it, enjoy it, and keep the spoiler. And thank you so much. So enjoy the film. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Terima kasih kata kelapangan. Sekali lagi sebelum kita mula sidang media, once again kita beri tepukan yang paling gemuruh, everybody. Alright. Simpan sikit untuk malam ni juga. Okey, jadi soalan yang pertama mungkin kita tuju pada Abang Long kawasan lah kan, yang berbaju merah ni. Dia tengok orang lain pula kan. Alright, Fred, probably to begin with, maybe you can share with us what inspired you to produce Pulau this right now, and how all this began to have the big family of Pulau ni.
Hello. From the beginning, I have a good friend, also our executive producer Michael Helfman. So saya selalu pergi Langkawi. Saya rasa, dan sebagai producer kan, saya dah buat shooting dekat Langkawi untuk production dari Jepun, production dari China, tapi tak pernah buat production for local movie. Jadi the good films from China, from Japan went on to do good things dekat negara diorang lah. Saya rasa sebagai producer Malaysia kan, we should do something so beautiful Langkawi. And at the same time kan, 2021 tu masih MCO. Itu we just finished Juang. So we thought, okay, at this time kan, what can we do that semasa tu MCO jadi banyak restriction. So how can we go to a place that has everything in the story, from caves to waterfall, beach, jungle, everything,
resort. So all
everything.
in is dekat Langkawi, 100% Langkawi.
So we wanted some to create like shooting dekat one bubble lah. That's the best place. To me, is we're very fortunate. You know, in China, if you want to shoot waterfall and jungle and beach and semua, you gotta go from Hainan Island to Sichuan to Mongolia to Beijing to do that. But dekat Langkawi, from my hotel to the Gua, 20 minutes. So you know, we never appreciate enough what the natural beauty that we have in Malaysia. So that's the whole point of shooting Pulau in one of the best, most beautiful pulau in the world lah. That's why.
There you go.
That is the inspiration.
Thank you.
Where's
Thank you.
Mike?
Okay, dia macam 2-in-1 dalam berkarya dan juga mengangkat destinasi Malaysia sebagai destinasi pelancongan.
Ambassador Langkawi.
Ambassador Langkawi, guys. Sekarang kita tepuk tangan untuk Henry Chang, guys. Wow. Okay, sebab kita ada banyak lagi dan juga mungkin akan nak bertanya. So guys, strictly to Mr. Yuho, right? So first, congratulations for the new masterpiece. And actually guys, untuk makluman, ini adalah karya pertama Yuho dalam bahasa Melayu.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Selama ini always berkarya untuk luar negara, but this time with Pulau bersama-sama dengan Yuho berkarya. So mungkin boleh kongsikan pengalaman Yuho untuk bersama-sama. Mostly mereka bukanlah pelakon, ada influencer dan sebagainya, dan digandingkan dengan the seniors like Wan Hanafi, Sunam Bro dan juga Alif Satar. How your experience handling diversity of these talented people?
Okay, before sorry, my name is Yuho. I'm the film director of Pulau.
Yes.
Yeah, as what the MC said, this is the first time I directed a Malay movie. Of course, for me, because why Fred come to me, he say this is our directions of the movie and this is the concept. He say for a Chinese like me, I don't have burden, to shoot this kind of a film. Sorry to say to the Malay community because they feel controversial. For me, like on the beach wearing bikini is common, so I don't have any burden. So I feel that this is the chance for me to showcase. Pulau is the chance to showcase the talented Malaysian actors and filmmakers. So I take the job, and I like the story of legend and myths. Especially this is a haunted Pulau, So I feel it is very interesting. And sorry, I come to the questions is about the actress.
Who your favorite?
Yeah.
Who your favorite actress
or
actor?
Okay. Why not I start with Evie Feroza, right? Okay.
Hantu, by the way. Hantu cantik, hantu.
Okay. At first, I couldn't envision Evie Feroza as the monster, as the ghost. We do the casting as she played the role as Kitty, which is Miss Puiyi role. This is the first time we auditioned her as Kitty, but end up I don't feel right, the feeling of Evie, and I feel that Evie is actually a combination of evil and an angel. You see, when she played the monster, she's really vicious, and when she played the role of a decent village girl, she's really innocent. This is what I discovered from her, and she handled it perfectly well, I can say.
Alright. So mungkin kalau kita nak secara seorang-seorang mungkin akan mengambil masa sikit lah. Tapi satu lah, I was mengenai EV juga, I was told that the creatures punya ideas is all fully come from you, immediately sketch right there, right? So maybe you can share dengan rakan media sikit.
Okay, I don't have reference here. Okay, the concept drawing is actually from me about the ghost appearance, how it's going to look like. Because I used to study art in the One Academy, so my vision is quite okay, you know, when it comes to all this imagination. So when I draw the sketch and I show Fred, I say because I ask my producer and say, okay, for this ghost, you want it tangible or is it elusive? Which is a real ghost, no? Which is not tangible. He said, I want something like tangible, and we have design. This is one of the selling point. He said. Then I sketch and I come up with the drawing. I show him. I said, but this is expensive though, you know, because you need to spend time to do all those makeup. This is really killing. Then luckily I get the support from him. He said, go ahead. Then this is the final result for the whole thing.
Alright, itu dia guys. Itulah jadi hantu moli tu kan. Ya Allah, kita tengok geram, takut semua cukup lah. Cukup rasa. Okay, now kita nak quick one, go through one by one with all the talented people. Sebelah saya ni dalam sekaki sakit-sakit pun tak datang. Tepuk tangan untuk Mak Ode guys. Mak Ode guys, kalau dekat social media lain perangai dia kan, geram dia tengok perangai, buat-buat hal kan. Tapi here in Pulau, you look very much, you know, what's your feeling to be part of Pulau family? So maybe you can share your experience with all the members of the media.
Oh, well, being part of Pulau was great because I think it's a very diverse cast. So there's people from different backgrounds. You've got musicians, you've got actors, actresses, social media stars. So I think it was a really good mix coming together. And what was really nice, everyone got on really well on set. And I think everyone made like new friends. And just seeing the movie coming together and knowing all the hard work that everyone put in the movie was really good to see, because I know people have said stuff you know, on social media about the film, and I hope they've come to watch it today and they've realised like actually this is a really good movie. And it hopefully makes Malaysia proud, because I feel like not a lot of Malaysian movies get the chance to shine, and I think this is a really good production with a really talented cast, and hopefully this can go international.
Yeah, there you go, Mak. Mak, sorry, one silly question. Is it Pulau makes you and Puiyi fall in love together?
I should move away, sorry. Sorry, guys. He's supposed to say that.
Maybe, but as you can see, she's very dangerous. So yeah.
What were you doing, man?
Okay, we keep it like that, alright? Okay, now sebelahnya, kalau tadi dalam tu macam Feng Sayu, tapi kat sini wow macam K-pop habis guys. Tepuk tangan untuk Cedric.
Thank you so much.
Guys. Okay, mungkin boleh kongsikan sikit. Itu kan dari segi latar masa dia tahun bila sebenarnya, because with that kind of fashion ataupun culture, right? So mungkin kongsi dengan rakan media sikit apa karakter anda bawakan dan juga.
Okay, actually I don't know much about history, to be honest. But in Chinese we call that can I say 买鸡仔? Not so good lah. It's like in China I'm suffering. I have to get away from China to look for my opportunity.
Okay.
But then the backstory is that the boat sank, so I was at the end of the movie. So I washed away to the shore. So that is how I met my beautiful wife.
I see.
Yes.
So merantau lah daripada negara China
Yes.
ke Malaysia macam tu. Okay. Alright. Jadi memang watak tu dekat kepulauan tu awak seorang yang terdampar bersama-sama dengan perkampungan Melayu tu. I see. There you go.
I hope I do have the Feng Sayo Kung Fu, so I can fight more of the religious, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know
dia
Kung
macam
Fu.
pasrah
I
je
don't know
kan.
Kung Fu. I just get people beaten up me.
Oh, betul.
It's a good experience. Thank you for the stuntman is very professional. They teach me how to protect myself, and also the director team teach me how to 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 act with all the classes. So thank you directors and
I
producers.
thank you,
so much.
Cedric, because first time he have to shave his head in his life.
Oh, itu memang shave betul.
Betul shave.
Bukan
He
tapak-tapak.
sacrificed for our film. First time. Yeah.
Wow.
First time. And then my daughter cannot recognize me. Just joking.
Itu dia pengorbanan Cedric Liu dalam Pulau, guys. Tepuk tangan untuk Cedric Liu, guys. Okey, sebelah kita. Okay, Pulau ni hebat sebab dia ada mega star influencer Miss Puiyi dalam Pulau. Jadi Miss Puiyi, maybe you can share kan. Probably I would say you are one of the unique selling point of Pulau, you know. So maybe you can share with members of the media your experience. Probably this is the first time you be in Filem, right?
Yes.
So maybe you can share with members of the media. Silakan. Yeah, it's
Okay, so hi guys, I'm Miss Puiyi. Nice to meet you guys. So first of all, I would like to thank these two very talented men for starring me in this movie. Fred and Yuho, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And it is definitely a very experimental and also very proud moment because this movie does not only showcase the diverse in ethnicity in this whole cast, but it also diverse beauty of Malaysia. Like we have our own island. We have our own very talented cast, and then right now this movie is gonna go to international scenes, so it's definitely a milestone hit.
Ya, pandai Miss Puiyi jawab kan. International. Thank you so much Miss Puiyi. Sebelah Mr. Fred kita, itu dia Molly. Tapi hari ni dia lawan Molly. Kan, betul kan?
Ini okey lah.
Nampak lain sangat. Saya betul betul ke Molly ni kan?
Saya file gigi pagi tadi.
Oh, baru buat gigi balik kau macam tu. Okay guys, ini dia salah seorang. Saya rasa agak sukar. Hantu pun dia, dukun pun dia, isteri yang terluka pun dia. Ini dia guys. Tepuk tangan untuk Evie Firoza. Jadi untuk pelakon watak yang pelbagai lah saya kan. Mungkin reference yang you get it to be part of this Pulau. Siapa rasa-rasanya mungkin boleh kongsikan.
Mula-mula terima kasih ya. Mula-mula I want to thank Fred and also Yuho and also Mike for having me. Thank you. Round of applause please for a great film that we just watched just now. So reference saya honestly is because of Yuho and how he described Molly to be for me. And I pernah tengok lah movie dulu-dulu kan, Perjalanan Arus Sudah Malam macam tu, Maya Kari macam tu. And according to apa yang Yuho explain pasal Molly, I dapat, even during the set, he datang sebelum action, he'll datang and then buat I dalam mood and tell me what is it I'm feeling, and then I dapat rasakan apa yang dia tell me to feel at that moment, and then it all just came naturally. So it's Yuho really.
Yes, itu dia sikit sebab saya tahu ada soalan mungkin daripada rakan-rakan media kejap lagi. Okay, seterusnya ini dia guys. Oh, Dola bukan saja dalam lagu dan juga persembahan. Dalam Pulau Bahasa Dola ada sentuhan istimewa dan kita mempersembahkan Sabroso bersama-sama dengan kita guys. Wow. So, mungkin boleh kongsikan sebenarnya karakter dalam tu macam sorry ya, macam ala Bici pun ada juga. Apa yang awak macam kan? So maybe boleh share karakter awak dalam cerita ni. Apa yang awak dengki sangat kat Cat ke macam mana ke?
Sab punya karakter dalam movie Pulau ni is adik tiri kepada Yus. So memang kita ada some beef from our family and stuff. So adalah some friction, and then I'm the kind yang macam suka create a bit of problem, nakal sikit, yes, a bit bitchy, betul. So mulalah perangai dia dekat Pulau tu. So it didn't end up so well, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, for me too.
Letupan ramai-ramai kan. Memang letupan betul ya. Okey, sebelahnya pula hero remaja. Kalau dulu saya jadi PC untuk finalis hero remaja, hari ini saya jadi PC untuk dia salah seorang hero Malaya guys. Tepuk tangan untuk Haris Anwar.
Terima kasih.
Haris.
Ya, saya.
Jadi mungkin Haris, ini out of line sikit lah Haris.
Ya.
Waktu Haris berlakon filem Pulau ni kan, Haris dah bercinta dengan orang rumah ke belum lagi?
Alamak, saya tengah bercinta dah tu.
So dia tak jealous ke tengok dengan Sabroso, dengan Evie dan sebagainya?
Mula-mula tu saya siap call lah, cakap saya akan berlakon dengan yang ni. Dia cakap dia okey je sebab dia pun dalam industri dia juga kan.
Oh,
jadi
so dia memberi support
no problem, semua dah green light dah.
I see. Jadi mungkin Haris nak kongsikan sikit bit of Haris dalam Pulau.
Okey, Haris dalam Pulau pada asalnya sebenarnya macam atas perbincangan saya dengan director. Dulu saya patutnya saya bawa watak Daus, and then atas perbincangan saya tukar kepada Desmond. And then satu watak yang memang saya rasa kena dengan jiwa saya, which is Desmond, yang mana saya rasa macam mungkin sebab features muka saya ada muka-muka poyo sikit. So dalam Desmond tu pun memang nampak macam poyo. And sebab apa? Sebab saya memang follow saya punya girlfriend je. Dia benci kan tu, saya pun kena benci sekali. Jadi so dengan watak ini adalah filem pertama saya, dan ini akan jadi filem pertama yang anak saya, bila anak saya keluar nanti dia akan tonton saya, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah, there you go. Itu dia Haris Anwar. Sebelahnya kita ada, kalau kakaknya dekat atas lagi, kita ada adiknya. Kita biar belah tu, Alex Henderson. Okey, ini adalah debut beliau dan bersama-sama Pulau, bersama all the influencers and great talent here. So maybe you can share your experience as a first timer. And akhirnya dalam tak nak, and today you are here with PC together with us in Pulau.
Yes, hey guys, how's everyone doing? So yes, ini kali pertama saya buat filem. Actually anything like drama macam ni, my kakak saya dah tanya dah berapa kali, and then eventually I found out about Pulau. And then I'm actually a huge horror movie fan. And so I was like, oh, kena je buat. And then when I came on set and I met the director, the team, my co-stars, and everyone treated me so well, and I just enjoyed every moment of my time that I spent with them.
Yeah, there you go. Akhirnya a fan of horror movie berkesempatan dan berpeluang bersama-sama dengan local thriller, local thriller mystic movie of Pulau. Okay, I don't want to waste more time. Saya percaya rakan-rakan media nak tanyakan soalan. So now boleh angkat tangan. Kita ada kru 2 orang akan bagi mikrofon untuk sebarang soalan yang ingin ditanyakan oleh rakan media. Silakan. Alright, ada. Okay, from that side, silakan. Yeah, please introduce yourself and question to who? Mike? Okay dah. Tak berbunyi. Alright. Mike nombor berapa tu? Okay, now okay.
Congrats, Fred and Yuho and everyone in Pulau.
Yeah.
And Dennis from the New Straits Times. And I'd like to know, this island in Langkawi, you said you discovered it and hardly people know about it. What is the name of this island? And does it really have a cave as scary looking like with a monster face like that in the picture?
Thank you Dennis for the question. Actually that's the same question saya tertanya-tanya juga. But yeah, good one. So siapa want to take that question? Silakan.
That is a fictional island. It's a fictional island. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but our CG team did a very good job of the island.
Yeah.
But somebody sent me some photo of a skull island in Sabah. I think there was something like that in Sabah, but that was not Langkawi. So it's a fictional island.
But the cave all is memang original kan? Bukan kat studio.
The cave is original, yes. The
Okay.
cave is the real one. We discovered the cave in Langkawi, yes.
Alright. So there you go Dennis. You get the answer. Alright, seterusnya dari rakan media sebelah. Okay, dari belakang silakan.
Hello, hi. Alif from UNTUK Malaysia.
Ya, Alif.
Saya ada 2 soalan.
2 question.
Okay, yang pertama untuk Fred lah. Apabila Terengganu mengharapkan tayangan filem Pulau, adakah pihak produksi merayu kepada kerajaan Terengganu untuk menayangkan filem di Terengganu? Dan yang keduanya, kalau lihat sini, Pulau berjaya mendapatkan kualifikasi P13. Berapa banyak sebenarnya babak yang dipotong sehingga sanggup tak dapatkan P18, sehingga sanggup untuk dapatkan P13? Itu saja, terima kasih.
Thank you Alif for the question. Silakan Mr.
Okay, the first question very direct, so don't waste time kan? Yeah. So yeah, I tengah buat rayuan. I telah hantar surat. Jadi belum ada feedback lagi. So sad to say, I'm still waiting. I tengah tunggu MB punya respon lah tadi. Tapi surat rayuan sudah dihantar sejak lebih daripada seminggu sudah hantar. Tapi belum lagi ada feedback lah. Jadi masih tunggu, masih hopeful.
Yes.
Second question, what was the second question again?
How many scenes yang terpaksa dipotong untuk
okay.
mendapat P13 instead of P18?
So as producer, kami buat self-censored dulu. Lepas tu, we submit LPF lagi 4 potongan. Jadi jumlah lebih kurang 10, saya rasa. 10 potongan. And if you are in Singapore, you boleh tengok 10 keseluruhan.
Mana kata nak suruh kita pergi bercuti ke Singapura?
My Singapore distributor bagi tahu saya, the poster will say uncut.
Oh, yeah, that's a good USP, you know. So the uncut version, you can go all the way to Singapore and enjoy Pulau, that version. Pulau of Pulau Singapura version. Okay, thank you for the question and the feedback from Fred. Okay, any additional question? Alright, there you go. Silakan.
Hi, hello. My name is Ain.
Hi, Ain.
I would like to ask to Mr. Director itself. Okay, macam kita tahu, pemilihan barisan-barisan pelakon dalam sebuah filem merupakan aspek yang sangat-sangat penting. Dan kita tahu dalam filem Pulau ni ramai wajah-wajah baru yang berlakon dalam filem Pulau. Jadi to Mr. Director, Mr. Yu itself, macam mana pemilihan barisan pelakon dari leading ke supporting actor and actress? Okay,
Thank you, Ain, for the question. Sila, Mr. Yuho.
Okay, my bahasa is not good, so I try to answer you in English lah. Okay, I read about choosing all these casts because of course I take a lot of advices from my producers. We work as a team, so they will suggest to me a lineup of a role or a cast that let me choose. So I will ask them to come in and cast them or do auditions. Like my EP and me, we will look at the performance. Then after that we have discussions from there. Actually, is have to go through a series of very serious critiques from there or selections from there. So I'm so grateful that end up all these actors and come on board and help me to success this project. Yeah.
There you go. Tak mudah juga. A list of talented people, and there you go, the shortlisted where you guys can see in front of us for Pulau movie. Okay, maybe kita take satu je soalan sebab kita ada group tu pula. Okay, last one, silakan.
Hi Fred.
Okay, hi.
Ramai dari Haram Metro.
Hai Kak Ramla, silakan.
Tadi cakap ada 10 babak yang dipotong. So adakah dia akan menjejaskan kualiti filem ini untuk tayangan di Pawagam? Dan okey, soalan kedua, berapa sasaran dia untuk filem ni? 10 juta ke?
Silakan.
Saya rasa in terms of creativity kan, so memang of course the director has a vision. The vision is the full version. We call it the director's cut lah. But in life, right, we have to again, respect the country, the culture. So we have to present the best version possible for each territory. So to me, right, this is the best version that we can present for Malaysia. For your information, in Brunei lagi 7 potongan tu. In Brunei, from what you saw, another 7 cut in Brunei. So actually Malaysia quite good now. Malaysia is very liberal and progressive, so I'm very happy.
Alright, there you go. Thank you so much. Sekali lagi tepuk tangan untuk ada. Okay, sekali lagi tepuk tangan untuk mereka. Cedric Liu as a Chen and Mahu as Hero, Miss Puiyi as Kitty, Namron as Azahan, no, it's not around, Haris Anwar as Desmond, Sabronzo as Yaya, Alex Henderson as Tony, and also Evi Firoza as Hantu Molly. Alright, so kita persilakan Mr. Fred to remain. Okay, Fred to remain. Oh, both of you to remain. Okay, can.
Together, nanti.
Okay, alright. Don't go any too far because right after this we can have a group photo. Okay, just sit somewhere nearby. Round 2, okay, round 2 we would like to invite. Kalau yang mana tengok kita geram, dia tengok watak-watak dia kerja. Kita nak persilakan bersama-sama dengan kita sekali lagi dengan kita, Mr. Producer, Mr. Executive Producer, Mr. Fred Chong. Alright, there you go guys. Ini dia. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, salam Pulau untuk mereka semua. Okay, dah keluar dari Pulau, hari ini berada di The Starling Mall. Okay. Alif ada? Abang Alif kita? Oh ada, Alif. Okay, thank you Alif for your time. Assalamualaikum bro. Alright, okay. Okay, boleh ambil tempat terlebih dahulu. Okay, sekali lagi guys, ini dia bintang-bintang Pulau. Saya kali ni instead of I'm asking the question, we have one more, the gentleman. Yes guys, kalau tadi kita memang purposely simpan, and one yang sama-sama bersama dengan penerbit eksekutif Pulau yang dari My Way Pictures. Give a big hand of applause to Mr. Michael Huffman guys. Bersama-sama dengan kita. Jadi sebelum kita nak buka, rakan-rakan media terus tanya kepada artis-artis dan juga pelakon-pelakon yang ada, mungkin Mr. Michael, maybe you can share with members of the media what makes you agree to collaborate with Web TV Asia and also Film Force under My Way Pictures ni.
Well, thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed the movie today.
Yeah.
I know Fred a long time. He's a good friend of mine ever since his first film, Naslamak 2.0. And now with his partnership with Film Force, and Film Force has a great reputation of bringing in and doing production services for some of the biggest foreign productions from China and from Korea. So we wanted to, be partners with people that we were familiar with and people that had good experience in the industry. Now, I think the other question is, why Malaysia? And that's because, there are great film incentives here in Malaysia, provided by the government with subsidies. But not only that, there's also a lot of hidden gems here in Malaysia with the talent pool. Come on, give a round of applause for these actors. Right? These guys did a great job. I think that there's some real budding stars here, not just from Malaysia, but regionally and potentially internationally. And not only the actors, but also the production crew. There are a lot of experienced production crew in Malaysia, believe it or not, and particularly we got very lucky during COVID, where some of these production crew who usually do a lot of work overseas on big productions happened to be in Malaysia during that time, so we were lucky enough to be able to get that experience on set, and they were really managing the set as if it were an international production. You could probably ask the crew, ask the actors. These, it was extremely efficient, and we wanted to showcase the beauty of Malaysia. We wanted to showcase the natural wonders, the ocean, the caves, the jungles, and we were able to do that all from Langkawi, which was fantastic. Not only that, we were able to showcase the young talent that Malaysia has in, social media talent, actors, singers. Being on set was just a joy with these guys. They had such a bond, and I think that was evident in the film. If you can see that their friendship spilled on to the screen, it seemed like it was meant to be.
Yeah, there you go guys. Our executive producer, Mr. Michael Huffman, proudly, even though he's all the way out from Malaysia, but the way he expressed the beauty of Malaysia is simply amazing, and we are lucky to have you be put together under My Way Pictures with Web TV Asia as well as Film Force. Alright, so now we don't want to take any longer time. We straightly allow the members of the media, straightly you can ask around any of the cast before we can add more question later. Alright, silakan dari mana-mana, siapa-siapa nak terus tanyakan soalan. Kita ada Alif, Satar, Amelia, Henderson, Amelia. Okay, di belakang sana, silakan.
Hi Fred, I'm Nadia dari Malaysia Kini.
Alright.
Sorry, nak tanya you lagi berkenaan bapak adegan yang dipotong. You ada pernah mention produksi mengalami kerugian. Boleh nyatakan, boleh kongsikan kepada kita berapa banyak jumlah kerugian sebenarnya yang ditanggung oleh produksi? yang kedua, sasaran kutipan selepas adegan-adegan dipotong dan hanya tinggal 124 pawagam ya. Tayangan. Okey, berapa sasaran kutipan dan sebenarnya pada awal berapa jumlah pawagam yang disasarkan? Terima kasih.
Belum rugi lagi kerana filem belum keluar lagi. Jadi let's hope jangan rugi lah. We will do our best lah.
That's the spirit.
Yang rugi tu sponsorship. Diorang nak tarik balik lah kerana diorang takut ada kontroversi kan. Jadi yang rugi tu I lost my sponsor. But again, if you have a good quality film, which I believe we have, we are letting the film do the talking for us. So I'm hoping, semasa dapat wajib tayang 70 pawagam saja. But our good distributor here managed to get us more than 127. And out of the 127, 3 sudah tak ada lah. Tapi I rasa 124 still very good number. And my distributor told me it will go up. So let's finger crossed. So kutipan, we hope for the best lah. Saya punya personal record 7 juta. So I hope I can break my own record lah. So my personal is just, very far from Mat Kilau, very far from UNTUK 5. But to me, we do our best and we hope for the best lah.
Yes, insyaAllah, that's the spirit guys. Okay, kalau sebelum tu saya nak bagi chance. Ada ke? Kalau tak, saya terus tanya sebelah tu. Saya memang geram dengan orang sebelah tu kan. Dia nak tengok Firefly malam-malam. Perangai dia Masya Allah. Yes.
Each one of them.
Sebab tu kita nak tanya terus
lah.
sebelah tu, awak memang perangai awak macam tu ke macam mana? Dan ni sebagai watak Daus dan Jasmine Juma, orang yang sama ke macam mana? Geram kita tengok tu kan.
Hello, hi guys. In real life, I tak macam tu. Tapi yang
dalam dia memang boleh buat orang sakit hati betul lah kan.
Dia yang tahu je tahu.
Yang tahu je tahu.
Yang tahu je tahu.
So boleh mungkin ceritakan pengalaman Daus dalam pulau. Memang ada lepas pergi kencing kat situ kan, ada memang peristiwa mistik ke macam mana ke kan? Boleh kongsikan?
Lepas pergi kencing
taklah, bukan kat situ lah. Any of your moment throughout pulau ni.
So far tak ada. Okey je.
Tak ada
Dia sendiri belum tengok lagi kan. Kena potong. Jadi he hasn't seen it yet. So dia susah nak komen sekarang kan.
Ya ke? Tak, maksudnya kalau sepanjang syuting tu kan, ada peristiwa mistik ke kan, kena kacau ke apa
kan? Peristiwa mistik tu banyak. Selepas balik daripada syuting tu, normal memang kena kacau sebab I bawa karakter yang tidak senonoh dekat tempat. Macam kita cakap, kalau kita pergi mana-mana tempat, kita kena bawa diri baik-baik. Tapi saya dengan karakter saya yang teruk tu, mungkin dekat tempat tu tak sesuai dengan karakter tu. So balik saya memang akan kena kacau sampai ada tukar-tukar hotel bagai apa semua. So tu je. Tukar bilik hotel ke hotel lain. Sebab kena kacau dekat dalam bilik tu. Macam
dekat resort pun dah kena kacau apatah lagi dekat rumah-rumah kampung tu kan. There you go guys. Orang yang kita geram dah cerita ni, Jasmine Juma aka Daus. Okay, sebelah beliau kita ada the beauty pageant guys, Sajna Suri aka Yus. Tepuk tangan untuk Yus guys. So as a beauty pageant, is this your first time being part?
Okay, beauty queen. Beauty pageant is a whole organisation.
The beauty queen. Okay, the beauty queen, Sajna. So mungkin Sajna, ini pertama kali berlakon juga dalam filem ataupun sebenarnya dah beberapa kali bersama?
Actually, ni kali ke-6.
Kali ke-6?
For cinema movie, yes. Tapi memang kurang dapat Malay movie lah. So it has been Malay, Punjabi, Tamil. But for big Malay movie macam ni memang pertama kali.
I see. So kan, kalau kita dapat tengok the storyline is very like college trip untuk pergi ke pulau kan. So how do you see Pulau is different than others that what we have before?
I rasa Pulau ni is a good representation of the urban Malaysians. Sebab we don't get to show the reality of Malaysia. Semua orang nak tengok benda yang cantik, benda yang baik. Tapi the reality is we have youngsters too who have a life and who are like excited untuk try benda-benda baru and all that. So these people are not represented for the longest time, and I'm very happy that finally something like that yang betul it's out there. Sebab this is Malaysia juga, masyarakat yang much more. We have all sorts of understanding and mentality and ethnicity, and we still love each other as friends and family. So I'm very happy.
There you go. Power lah orang yang berlakon Pulau ni kan. Jawapan semua mantap-mantap, right? Sebelah beliau sekali lagi kita nak perkenalkan, ini dia. Kai aka Iqmal Amri. Ada benda nak bagi? Dia bawa lagi ke? Oh, mini love. Saya ingatkan dia bawa lagi rantai Central Market tu lagi kan? Hajat tak sampai lagi tu kan? So, mungkin boleh kongsikan sikit. Sebenarnya memang crush dari dulu lagi ke? Macam mana? Sampai ke sudah tak dapat nak bagi tu kan? So, mungkin boleh kongsikan sikit watak Kai yang terluka, yang menyimpan perasaan tu.
Sebenarnya awal-awal dapat watak Kai ni, saya dah tahu yang saya akan stres setiap hari dengan dia punya emosi dia, dengan apa yang berlaku dalam pulau, and then dengan patah hati dia. So banyak benda yang stres juga daripada dalam filem dan luar juga. Kebetulan time saya syuting Pulau ni, wife tengah pregnant 9 months, and ada berlaku sedikit macam hampir nak tolak this watak
offer.
Ya.
Wow.
Itu je yang saya tunjuk dalam Pulau tu, itulah saya stres.
So dia stres kat rumah. Dia bawa sampai dalam cerita.
Bukanlah stres kat rumah, maksudnya apa yang kita handle dan
yelah, sebagai new father kan, young father kan. Alhamdulillah, tapi sekarang dah selamat sihat anak dia kan. Alhamdulillah guys. Sekali lagi tepuk tangan untuk Iqmal Amri guys. Okey, sebelahnya kalau tengok rambut dia adalah macam Aquaman punya heroine sikit kan. Tapi kita bawa kat Aquaman, kita Pulau woman kita bawa kat sini kan. So, Amelia Henderson. Amelia berbawa watak yang macam boleh kata deep lah, ada six sense kan, macam ada simpan hantu story yang membuat dalam fikiran kan. Sambil tu saya nampak lah, saya punya interpretation lah, Iqmal suka awak tapi awak suka Alif. So macam mana lah kan dunia. Dia tak suka Alif. Dia tak suka Alif. So mungkin boleh kongsikan sedikit dengan rakan media kita.
Pasal cerita ni ke pasal
cerita ni
pasal perwatakan diorang punya love triangle?
The diversity of your characters. Yes.
Okay, pertama sekali bila Amy dapat tawaran untuk berlakon dalam filem Pulau ni, Amy sangat-sangat excited sebenarnya sebab cerita ni sangat diverse lah, macam semua orang pernah cakap sebelum ni. Dia melibatkan pelbagai jenis pelakon dalam cerita ni. Bukan saja yang datang memang dari latar belakang lakonan, tapi juga penyanyi dan juga social media stars and everything. So I rasa firstly casting tu memang sangat tepat dengan watak, and also dia boleh represent Malaysia yang lagi diverse dan lagi lengkap daripada maybe apa yang kita pernah tengok sebelum ni. So I rasa firstly dari situ dia menarik. Pasal watak Cat pula, watak Cat sentiasa stres macam korang tengok. Dari awal movie tu sampai ke habis dia memang tension, sian budak ni. Tapi dapatlah juga dia berada dalam satu tempat di mana dia dapat juga macam nego dengan Molly tu. Dia macam, babe janganlah babe buat kita macam ni, pasti selamatkan semua kawan dia. So bagi part Amy cuba nak menggambarkan Kat as someone yang throughout the process of the movie dia jadi lagi kuat, lagi tegas untuk menyelamatkan kawan dia pada penghujung. So it was a really fun experience, and I sangat-sangat bersyukur kepada my producers and also to the rest of the cast that's involved in this film. I couldn't have done it without all of you.
Yeah, itu dia guys. Okay, sekarang ni kita nak cakap pula dengan orang sebelah dia. Okay, tepuk tangan untuk Alif, Satar aka Bang.
Assalamualaikum semua, selamat petang.
Alif ni kalau Datuk Sri Siti Nurhaliza adalah the female version of Malaysian Sweetheart, but I think it's not wrong to say that Alif Satar is the male version of the Malaysian Sweetheart. Kan?
Jauh
Bertuah di
sangat.
Pulau. Ya, jauh hamba lah. Hamba je kan. Assalamualaikum. Sihat
Waalaikumsalam.
Dia mana masih syarat ni sampai sekarang viral lagi. Okay, Alif bukanlah kata orang baru dalam filem thriller ataupun mistik dan sebagainya. Alif dalam 7 dimensi, super tele dan sebagainya. But how do you see Pulau different to showcase your characters dalam movie ni?
Macam mana nak showcase karakter tu Well, first terima kasih semua yang datang hari ni. Sumpah dia cakap gementar dia lagi gementar buat Iron Man daripada nak tengok korangnya reaction hari ni. Kita orang dalam grup WhatsApp pun semua dah cakap aku nervous lah. Aku nervous gila ni. But sedikit perkongsian sebelum filem Pulau ni, Alif pernah bekerja dengan untuk satu lagi cerita hantu. Dan Amelia, bila Alif ditawarkan, cakap Amelia, well this is nice kan. Abang Namron pula diberikan nama pula kata. Dan Alif pernah bekerja dengan Abang Namron dalam satu filem horror komedi juga kan. So pada awalnya bila Alif tengok skrip dia lah sebenarnya yang membuatkan Alif betul-betul tertarik dengan filem Pulau ni. Dia punya awal dia, permulaan dia, karakter punya casting pun dah cukup berbeza dah dengan cara-cara Alif di casting filem sebelum ni. Masuk-masuk bilik je Alif jumpa dengan Mike dengan Yuho. Dia tunjuk lukisan gambar hantu Molly tu. Dia tunjuk ni, this is the karakter. Kemudian dia beritahu ini jalan cerita dia, kenapa. Dan Alif rasa semua orang pun tahu yang Alif ni Alif yang personally macam mana. Tengok-tengok karakter tu, alamak, bukan ni sokok pula.
Betul
kan. Lepas tu dia macam, alamak, ini berbeza dengan pendirian Alif Satar kan, yang Alif selalu advocate kesihatan lah dan gaya dia sendiri. Tapi bila kita rungkai satu persatu skrip tu, dia host ni beritahu there's a reason kenapa dia band ni macam ni. Dan sebab tu Alif terima, dia cakap okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Dan macam yang anda saksikan lah kenapa yang dia buat apa yang dia buat lah. So itulah yang Alif bila dia fikir okay, the first thing yang dia rasa macam membezakan cerita-cerita hantu yang lain yang Alif pernah shoot sebelum ni adalah dia punya jalan cerita dia.
Jalan cerita ya.
Dan emosi yang ada dalam cerita hantu.
Emosi yang diberikan. So Alif nak cakap kat sini kat rakan-rakan media, merokok membahayakan kesihatan ya.
Jangan sokok.
Itu ambil watak ya, stres dan sebagainya kan.
Stres jangan sokok. Stres pergi lagi 20 kilo. Tambah stres lagi.
20 km tau, bukan 10, bukan 5 lain macam. Sekali lagi tepuk tangan untuk band aka Alif Satar. Okay, sebelah beliau pula kita ada the innocent lady, you know. Give a big hand of applause to Joey Leong aka Lily. Saya kesian sebab otak Lily ni dia baik. Dia join je the group. Okay, saya ingin merekod dan masuk ke hutan kan. Tapi kesian, dia pun tidak terkecuali untuk jadi mangsa korban hantu Molly. Jadi Lily dan Alif dan band dalam cerita tu ada sepupu ke apa? Cousin kan? Tapi dia tak di-establish sangat kan sampai ujung-ujung baru tahu oh cousin. So cousin yang multiracial ke macam mana tu macam tu?
Mak dia kahwin dengan mak dia kahwin dengan pakcik.
So you mix, I will mix.
Okay, jadi mungkin you can share a bit more your character Lily dalam Pulau ni untuk rakan media kan.
Alright, hi, this is Joey Leong. First of all, I just want to say this is my first time watching, same as every one of you. I didn't really have a very, very high expectation before watching, not because I have no confidence in it, but I just want to play cool, you know, just don't want to stress myself out. But after watching it, I thought it's gonna be very, very creepy. But at the end of the entire show, it was actually very touching. I cried so much just now. Because after Lily died, especially that scene where Ben and Kat, you know, talk their heart out, I cried so much just now. It was very, very touching. Again, this is my pleasure working with this long line of cast, and thank you so much to the producers and the director for this experience. Her character, it took me some time to, you know, get to know her more. Only thing is we didn't have a very, very long time to prepare before the shoot, and also this is my first time speaking Malay in the entire film, partially lah, because I also speak a bit of English in it. That made me stress a bit. Macam semua cast pun stress lah.
But she did amazing, right? Kalau setuju tepuk tangan untuk Lily guys. Thank you Lily aka the beautiful lady Joey Leong. Okay, last kali ni kita punya abang aneh seorang kita ni. Aneh seorang ni, kemarin dia punya sembang-sembang kan. Mudahnya dia duduk dalam rumah tu, kena kacau dengan hantu sekian. Kan? So mungkin boleh kongsi tak Vika aka Mark kan, karakter yang bila tadi ataupun tuan pengarah bagi tahu tu memang watak awak tu memang watak yang macam mana sebenarnya yang dia suruh, sebab macam watak awak ni macam duduk dekat rumah tu je, tak apa-apa nak pergi sangat, acah-acah gitu kan. So boleh kongsikan sikit.
So when I first went for the casting, Yuho was telling me this Mark's character is basically a wuss, scared of everything. Acah-acah.
Betul lah tu.
Acah-acah hero but penakut. And in my head, I'm like, that's me in real life. I can relate to that. It's easy, right? Okay. But I think for me, the challenge for me is to, I think my bahasa Melayu saya is not that fussy. So kalau for me to express bahasa saya I find it a bit like a challenge for me, right? But basically that was my character, like a guy who's timid and also dia tak ada game dengan perempuan. He doesn't know how to tackle perempuan. But then he wants to go for the hottest girl, right? So somehow we got it, but I'm a bit disappointed that a lot of scenes got cut. I feel like
Wait, no cut.
Yeah, I guess I can't say a lot of things, but alright, I just leave it as that.
Ya, tapi tak apa. Karakter awak tu masih diingati dengan awak punya karakter. Sekali kita tepuk tangan untuk Mark, guys. Okay, sekarang ni mungkin kita buka kepada rakan-rakan bidan nak tanya, especially to the cast, guys, to get their time here, kan. Soalan nak tanya terus pada mereka, boleh terus tanya. Angkat tangan, kita akan bagi mikrofon, boleh tanyakan soalan. Silakan. Ada tak? Kan? Ataupun semua dah bersedia untuk the gala night right after this, right? Okay, we have one at the back there.
Hi, I'm Helmi from Gitara. My question is to the producer, of course.
Okay.
This film got, I think the plot twist at the end is such a big spoiler. So let's say if people watch it on the first day and then they spoil the plot twist, and people akan cakap, oh alah, rupanya everything is actually a mimpi. So you takut tak benda tu, like maybe akan buat penonton macam okay, I don't want to go and watch the movie because it's all about mimpi. And okay, my second question is to Mark, watak Mark ni.
Okay.
Okay, I think you got the character. I think most of the men that wish itu adalah you sebab you dapat pelakon the scene with Miss Puiyi. So maybe you can share the experience, your scene, intimate scene with Miss Puiyi. Because you're so lucky, I guess you're so lucky.
Apa soalan?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Amy, for the question. Maybe Fred to take first.
Just very quickly. So if you think itu mimpi kan, then you're not thinking hard enough, right? So there's actually many, we put a lot of effort trying to come up with an ending, and this ending, right, is a thought-provoking ending. So if you think it's only a mimpi, right, then you have to watch again. So it's not a mimpi actually. So you have to ask yourself. So we'll review that maybe later. But yes, because the most immediate reaction, of course, is a mimpi. But it's actually not a mimpi. So that's how I answer it. So Vika, enjoy that.
Enjoy. So me, experience with working with Puiyi, I think she heard that particular scene was shot somewhere midway throughout the production, right? So at this point, we're all friends at this point. And Puiyi comes in. At that point, nobody had any interactions with Puiyi before, right? So we were all quite nervous. How do we approach her and stuff? But turns out she's one of the nicest, most down-to-earth person.
Wow.
And in fact, she made the scene comfortable for me.
Wow.
Right? And during the she yes, but it was honestly on set I brought my girlfriend along, so then in case if she sees it now on the screen, it's going to be a problem for me. So my girlfriend was on set. In fact, the director came to my girlfriend and was like, can we do this scene? In my head I'm like, we are working, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, everything went professionally. Everything was shot professionally. It was fun, and I think yes, I think a lot of guys will be jealous. But the annoying thing is that Mark, Odi, where are you, bro? This guy ended up stealing my girl. Yes, Mark. But yeah, that's my experience with Miss Puiyi.
Okey, itu dia. Bukan semua orang kan. Tapi sekarang ni banyak luang masa bersama dengan Puiyi adalah Mak Odi lah kan. Dan ini dalam scene je kan. Alright, so maybe kita ada soalan daripada rakan media lagi. Kalau tak ada, okay, jadi silakan. Sorry, okay, question.
Okay, this is Fred. I mean, when I look at the story, it's kind of like it has some one or two cautionary lessons for people. Like, for example, like you don't gonna like get yourself involved in these kind of like ridiculous bets where life's in danger. Number one, and number two is like sometimes these old grandpa stories about Hantu's Island, you cannot always dismiss them as superstitious nonsense. Is this the two intended lessons from a story, or are they like unintended lessons?
Alright. Amy can answer that for me, right?
Me?
Yes. What is the moral of the story?
The moral of the story? I think there's a lot happening in this film that's very obvious. Like Fred said, like it could all be just a dream. Similarly, the takeaway points from the movie that you could take home are that you should not go to islands that people who are locals tell you not to go to. That you shouldn't go in like open barriers to a hidden village. You should probably run the other way. That's the very like obvious thing. But like Fred said, maybe the next time you watch Pulau, and for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, take it as a challenge to try to uncover the deeper meaning behind this movie. Because if you do, and I can't tell you what it is, because the way that it was created by the producers, the directors, everyone who was involved creatively in the show, is that there are so many layered meanings that you need to take the trouble by yourself to try to uncover. And if you do it, maybe the takeaway point you'll have is something that's much deeper, much more grounded in like society, and will really change the way that you perceive not just relationships but friendships, respect to one another. I think that's something that we should keep in our heads the next time we watch Pulau, because there's so much more to it than just a movie about naughty kids breaking the rules. Am I right, Fred?
I couldn't have said it better.
Wow.
But maybe one pointer lah. Did you see there's a multiracial cast here, right? And actually they end up sacrificing each other to actually save each other. I think that is one of the most deepest moral story that I feel. You know, Chinese saving Indian, Malay, sacrificing for each other. So I think that is a very important moral that I wanted to put in. They actually didn't care. They save each other. They die for each other.
Correct. And if I could add one last thing. On the surface, Pulau is a horror movie. But actually, deeper than that, Pulau is a movie about love.
Whoa.
For one another.
Okay, maybe one last question to Mike, right? So Mike, being an expert executive producer, vast experience in PR and com, right? Do you involve extensively related to the promotional strategy, together collaboration with Fred? Maybe, how to bring Pulau to beat the personal record of Fred itself?
I left that to Web TV Asia. Web TV Asia are the marketing experts, so that was all on them. Yeah, you're gonna have to ask that question to Fred.
Alright. Yeah, betul. Web TV Asia is like, Southeast Asia dah tapau. So sekarang ni you want to be more diverse and strengthen the market in Malaysia. Definitely we can, with a very good masterpiece of Pulau. So kalau ada satu lagi soalan terakhir daripada rakan media, ataupun kita boleh bersedia untuk gala. Okay, satu lagi soalan terakhir, terimalah. Okay, silakan. One last.
Alright. Hi, Ain from School TV.
Yeah, Ain. Alright.
Okay, nak tanya kepada barisan-barisan pelakon. Kita tahu kontroversi yang terpalit akibat cerita, bukan akibat terpalit daripada filem Pulau sebelum dikeluarkan.
Okay.
Jadi macam mana expectation dari barisan pelakon sendiri terhadap penonton, penerimaan mereka sendiri terhadap filem Pulau apabila mereka tonton cerita ni, dari pelakon kepada penonton yang akan tonton cerita ni nanti.
Okay. Mungkin Alif nak komen sikit ke?
Sorry Ain, tadi apa? Penerimaan, harapan?
Expectation.
Expectation. Memang tak dinafikan lah dengan apa yang kita semua dengar dan baca lah kan. Alif harap penonton yang datang tengok ni dia akan dapat nampak apa yang Alif sendiri, bila Alif assess dan melihat jalan cerita skrip tu lah. Macam Amelia cerita tadi, macam mana Fred, dan macam mana diverse-nya the whole cast filem Pulau ni kan. So Alif rasa Alif faham apa sensitivity budaya rakyat Malaysia apabila mereka menonton sebuah filem tu. Dan mungkin Alif boleh kongsikan sedikit kepada semua yang bila kita buat satu filem ni, macam Yuho ceritakan sebentar tadi, yang ini adalah filem boleh dikatakan filem Melayu pertama beliau. Jadi Alif sendiri yang dalam set ada yang benda dia, kita berbincang sesama sendiri yang mungkin ini bukan, ini tak boleh, ataupun kita duduk dengan Abang Namron sendiri bila bab macam dia pegang tangkal tu kan, dan sebagai seorang karakter Muslim, bila kita di atas bot tu kita digest macam mana kita nak, sebab skrip tu ditulis oleh orang yang mungkin tak faham cara budaya, budaya kita kan. So kita kena explain, cakap okay, mungkin abang kena cakap macam ni bang, tapi abang tambah yang hujung tu, yang tetap ke atas kan, macam yang tu lah. So harapan Alif itu saja. Kadang-kadang Alif tak boleh nak menghalang kreativiti director sendiri, producer sendiri, ataupun pelakon-pelakon ni yang lain pun. Cuma Alif sendiri bila Alif tengok, Alif rasa kita sebagai pelakon berikan apa yang dipertanggungjawabkan dan apa yang selesa. Ada benda yang Amelia sendiri selesa untuk lakonkan. Mark sendiri pun, dia pun dah cerita, dia pun bawa girlfriend dia untuk melakukan bapak-bapak tu sendiri. But then again, itulah yang Alif harapkan, yang siapa saja yang datang tengok ni, dia akan cakap, bro, actually ada message lah dia dekat hujung tu. Ada nilai dia yang boleh
take away yang untuk dibawa.
So memang macam Yuho, and I'm quoting Yuho dalam baru-baru ni, dia dalam satu temu bual, dia cakap yang the news sekarang di cover oleh benda-benda ni, tapi the whole effort orang yang the whole message ni dia lebih luas lagi daripada apa yang hangat diperkatakan lah. So Alif cuma harapkan yang ada benda yang positif bila penonton-penonton datang ke filem, dan bila keluar dia macam okay, this is a good different movie.
There you go. Untuk kita ponder and also reflect, guys. Ya, kita lihat daripada perspektif dan juga sisi positif yang ingin dibawakan, the diversity, the inclusion punya value dalam Pulau. Definitely something that kita boleh share out loud to all the people, especially this netizen dekat luar sana, right? Okay, sekali lagi guys, sekali lagi tepuk tangan bergemuruh untuk mereka semua. Barisan-barisan pelakon kita ada Alif, Satar, Amelia, Henderson, Ikmal, Amri, kita ada Lily, kita ada Mark, kita ada Daus di ujung sana, dan juga kita ada the one and only tadi kita punya Jasmine, okay, our beauty queen. Alright, sekali lagi kita nak remind kepada anda semua, kita boleh pasang sikit lagu, kita silakan untuk bergabung. Okay, move to the right, move a bit to the right, sikit lagi move to the right a bit, Fred. Alright, okay, alright, okay.
Alex, you better diri. Alex, she can stand.
Alright. Okay, kan? Okay, ini kita dekat sikit macam ni. Kita lanjut sikit. Branding kena ada. Lihat them to really web TV Asia Pulau and all that. Yes. Okay, atas pula center atas. Dari macam cameraman ramai.
This is how we do this.